Jihad Hoja, this is it. Trump and Zelensky encountered each other at the funeral ceremony of the French Pope. He is very... After the shocking images, the demeanor of the White House became friendlier and more restrained. Do you perceive the current situation as Russia deliberately delaying progress? Ukraine is in desperate need of a resolution, but there comes a time where action must be taken. Ukraine does not say yes to the agreement on rare earth elements, of course, in order not to become a colony.
Now once, as follows, about 20% of Ukraine is controlled by Russia. Occupied, another 20%. In the middle, 60%, there is a part, 20% in those occupied territories, including rare earth elements. 60% of the Ukrainian economy is actually gone. Zaporizhzhia, nuclear power plant, which takes most of the electricity there. Also, Ukraine is in a difficult situation. Ukraine is an occupied state. A state whose country is occupied. Look, a state whose country is occupied. Ukraine's said to others, trusting. So it's wrong for him to think that we're the winners. But it's like this. There is something very important here. February 22, that started in 2022, right? Date, February 22 from 2022. 6 months ago, Biden said that Russia, he said he was going to invade Ukraine. He even gave a date. He even gave a date in the last days. Today, tomorrow, it will invade. Yes, the British gave a clear date. He gave a clear date, and none of them actually to that date. Look at the big game. Until that date, nobody are date givers. They did not support Ukraine. When was it invaded? After that, they said, let's support it, let's do something. Then they invoiced it and so on. Do you know what this situation is actually like? It is similar to our Ottoman-Russian War of 1877-78. There, with the Treaty of Berlin in 1878, we are many things. The British made us sit at the table. What happened there? Cyprus Island. We'll support you against the Russians. By the way, with Russia, temporarily, you're giving us, give me Cyprus. That Cyprus was lost. Isn't that how Cyprus was lost? I mean, haven't we been in the same situation as Ukraine in history? We have. We fell. And what about, didn't we fall in the Crimean War? Theirs? Oh, for the first time after we said we'll do this or you'll win, we'll do that, we'll borrow for the first time. And at the end of the war, didn't we end up with a wedding? We did. And now this is the situation in Ukraine. Now, the brazenness is so bad, it's so obvious. There is such boundless brazenness in Russia. Now, Russian fans will be angry with me. But a very serious man says, which I say, I am the one who wants peace. Look, he says he is not putting forward any conditions. How am I not putting forward any conditions? As long as the lands I occupied remain in my possession, I don't put forward any conditions. He says he is the one who doesn't want peace. He says he is fighting me. A war. You would think that Ukraine entered Russia and took territory from Russia. Now, with what Putin just said, what his spokesperson said, it's out of control. We give up. Full control. These are now this salami slice policy. This is a very important, in fact, they have a policy. In diplomacy, they interpret the salami slice according to themselves. For example, did they set their eyes on a place? First, they take it. They liberate. Westerners in general, that's his thing. Plan, what does that mean? There's a create civil unrest or intervene themselves. They say, this is the place. A referendum. Independent. Now it's in Donetsk, Mariupol, Luhansk. They had a referendum. In that referendum, they said we want to leave. and they became independent. Before, mix it up. Then hold a referendum under the guise of liberation, declare independence. Then a decision was made. Annexed it. Annexation decision. Now, therefore, what is being said here? Between independence and annexation. Then they already democratically themselves, they're going to the thing, to the ballot box. He will say they want to annex us and we accept. These are all temporary things. And therefore here, this is what it looks like. Russia is prolonging the war with America's support. It's not that America has run out of patience with the support of America. Why? Because here's the reason, Ukraine. Even if Zelensky agrees, other Ukrainian leaders, the people do not accept it. The parliament does not accept it. So how will they get it accepted? Shoot Russia. Hit Russia and it will fall to its knees. Look, this is a negotiated war for sharing. A negotiated war. Biden's prediction is that the BTE, give a day, give a time. And now, didn't you accept the deal, brother? Look, do you see Russia? And look, it will go further. It will do more damage. The more he'll do something or other. Sit down and we'll work it out. That's what they are for. For him. Here. Indeed. Ukraine's situation, bad. Really bad. This is going on to bring Ukraine to its knees. There is no support from America or anything like that. America, too, is trying to get what it wants. To sign it at the table so that they accept it. They are actually trying to harass the public.